Here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. So glad you stopped by. And if you are brand new here, allow me to say welcome. Grab a seat and stay a while. And as long as you're here, do me a couple favors. Go down and hit that subscribe button and make sure to ring that notification bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. And before you head out, drop a comment. And if you're up the 790 plus regulars here, welcome back for another round. As you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment, because we all know YouTube does love those comments. And of course, as always, share this video with your friends on all social media. And my socials for Instagram and X are down below in the description, along with a link to that fabulous Joker Voice merch store. So, yeah, as you can tell by the thumbnail, every now and then I'll do a video like this where I take a look at the championship landscape of the WWE. And I will let you all know who I think will at least be the immediate challenger or will possibly dethrone the current WWE Champions. So let's not waste any time, and without any ado whatsoever, let's take a look at the champions of the WWE.
Here we go. Here we go.
So for the sake of this video, I mostly focus on singles title because, let's face it, tag team wrestling, at least as far as the WWE goes, is dead. I mean, the SmackDown tag titles are an absolute joke, and it's not much better over on Raw, as the only thing interesting surrounding the World Tag Champions is, why is Maxine Dupree being seen with Austin Theory and The Vision?
Spicy.
And since they won't get rid of the women's tag titles, I think we can pretty much all agree the sooner Brie Bella and Paige dropped those tag team title belts to Fallon Henley and Lainey Reed of Fatal Influence, the better it will be for all of us.
Oh my God. Yes.
So now that that's out of the way, let's take a look at the singles titles and the singles champions. Starting over with the mid-card over on Raw, home of the Intercontinental Champions. Now on the men's side, the current IC champion, Penta El Zero Miedo, has been absolutely great as a fighting champion. And the mid-card around that title scene is fairly well stacked. You've got talent like JD McDonough, Dragon Lee. You got the young OG Javon Evans. You got Rusev. But I feel the most legit threat to Penta's Intercontinental title reign is the call-up from NXT, All Ego, Ethan Page.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
Now, when it comes to the Women's Intercontinental Championship, current champion, the man, Becky Lynch, is now a three-time Women's Intercontinental Champion and has been at the top of the division ever since gaining the championship the first time and now regaining it two more times, almost as quickly as when she dropped them initially to Maxine Dupree and AJ Lee. Now, we're already kind of seeing where her next program is coming from, and that is freshly called up from NXT, Sol Ruca. Frankly, Becky should drop the title to Sol Ruca as soon as possible, because really, Becky Lynch belongs in the main event scene.
That's a fact.
Now we're going to jump over to SmackDown, which is home of the United States Championships as the mid-card titles over there. And for the women's roster on Friday night, it now operates on Tiffy time, as Tiffany Stratton is the current United States champion. Now, if the WWE does a better job at booking this title as they did before, there's actually a lot of talent to challenge Tiffany. I mean, you've got Kiana James, you got Jordan Grace, just to name a couple. But I mean, she's not there yet. But who else is a better challenger for the buff Barbie than the glamour Blake Monroe?
Duh.
And that brings us to the current men's United States champion, Mr. Lemon Pepper Steppa himself, Trick Williams. Now that this feud with Sami Zayn is apparently over, there are actually some fun opponents ahead of Trick Williams that go back to his days in NXT. I'm not going to lie, a program with the likes of Ilya Dragunov, that sounds like a lot of fun. But let's be honest, there's only one logical next opponent for Trick Williams, and that is again, revisit an old friend from NXT, Carmelo Hayes.
Obviously.
Now let's stay on SmackDown and let's take a look at the WWE Women's Undisputed Champion, Rhea Bloody Ripley. For being completely honest, the top of the women's divisions on both brands, it's a bit thin. I mean, the WWE is already starting to push JC Jane as a major player, but it's way too soon for that match. I think Rhea's next challenge could, however, happen as early as Clash in Italy from someone who has already held main roster gold and herself is half Italian, and that is the beautiful Madness Julia.
You fucking mark!
Hey, back off there. It could get a lot worse. We could just run back Jade Cargill.
Stop it. Just stop it.
You see? Told you. Could be a lot worse. Now, much like SmackDown, Raw is, as I said, a bit thin at the top of the card, which means the current Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan, at the moment doesn't have a legit challenger as the obvious Stephanie Baker is out of action with injury. Until this past weekend, with a big win that just puts her right back into the main event scene, the field is cleared for the genius of the sky, Io Sky, to not only challenge, but to dethrone Liv Morgan. And this sets up a really big money match in the not too distant future.
Now we're talking.
Now that brings us to the top two titles held by the top two stars in the WWE. We're going to start with the current WWE Undisputed Champion, Cody Rhodes, as he has got his hands full. There's the potential of a returning angry Scotsman Drew McIntyre, maybe a challenge from the newly turned heel Sami Zayn. And then, right down the road here, the American Nightmare has to deal with fresh to SmackDown, the Ring General, Gunther, possibly culminating at the next Premium Live event. And Cody also has to be prepared for a challenger who's just waiting for an opportunity to fall out of the sky. Finally, let's talk about the World Heavyweight Championship and the current champion, the OTC, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Yes, he is right now in the midst of a very heated feud with his real-life cousin, Jacob Fatu. But that's not where Roman's title reign is going to end. It just seems inevitable at this point, and it's not a question of if, it's a question of when. When does Roman come face to face with the mountain he cannot climb, the ruler, the destroyer, the bringer of war, Oba Femi?
It's so badass.
So, there you have it. My thoughts on the current landscape of the WWE Champions and who their immediate challengers will be. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And be sure to tune in tonight, 6 p.m. Pacific, right here on this channel, where me and the guys will be discussing some of this and a whole lot more. Of course, I'm talking about Wednesday night is overbooked. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate it. And I will see you folks all very soon. Hope you're having a great week. Have a wonderful rest of the week ahead of you. Always have fun. Keep talking. Keep smiling. Until next time.
you better